Alright, so if you know me, you know that I'm always looking for ways to enrich my life, which is why I'm starting this new YouTube series, Enriching My Life with Wikihow. So, today I'm going to be attempting to enrich my life by learning how to say I love you in French. Full disclosure, I actually already know how to say I love you in French. I took 3 years of French class. Um, So this is something I already know how to do, but I hit random article and this was the first one that came up, and I feel like I really struck gold um, with this particular article, and you will see why. So, we have two methods here, the basics and making it grander. Now the basics are self-explanatory. Making it grander, that's like your pro saying I love you in French strats. That is serious, advanced techniques. You really don't want to be doing this until you have your basics down. Well, let's see what it says. Saying I love you in French can be very straightforward, or use grandiosity to evoke an eloquent vividness. Either way, you'll get your point across. Here is how. Now, really, whoever wrote this could not be more right. When I think about the French language, I always think about how the French love to use grandiosity to evoke an eloquent vividness. Um, I think those random SAT words really capture the spirit of the French language and the French people, um, and I think that's beautiful. So here we have method 1, step 1, the basics. Step 1, decide which verb you wish to use. You can use aimer, to love, adorer, to adore, or désirer, to desire. Aimer is the strongest in emotion of the three verbs. Don't use it lightly. Forgive my pronunciation. I may have taken 3 years of French, but the last time I took a French class was like 2013, 2014. So forgive me for that. Okay, this picture fucking kills me. I I just she has the most soulful eyes. Such a sculpted jawline. Okay, I'm good. Step 2. Use the to form. It's not likely you'd be telling someone formally or someone unknown that you love them. Now that is very true. Um, I think it is a very good thing that they put that heads up in there. To and vous are the two forms used when addressing another person. To is used for people you know well or children. In je t'aime, to is contracted to t apostrophe because of the succeeding vowel. Literally, it translates to I you love. Some fun trivia for those of you taking notes at home. If you are seeking to risk a restraining order, je vous aime is used formally. Now, this pronunciation guide is not all that bad, but they get worse as this goes. Another quality illustration. Step 3, learn how to say the basic phrases. Je t'aime, I love you. Je t'adore, I adore you. Je te désire, or j'ai envie de toi, I want you. Now, step 4 is to practice it before saying. If you're me, this is especially important because my pronunciation has gone to shit over the years, in case you can't tell. If you're nervous, practice will be invaluable. Telling someone that you love them can be exciting or terrifying, and saying it in French makes it seem even more romantic. Bonne chance! Good luck. I think he's supposed to be, like, breathing heavily or, like, dry heaving or something, but it just looks like he's spitting. Also, I don't even have to bring up those hands. Oh God, I just clicked on it accidentally. Fucking stick neck. I got the Rick and Morty lips. Get the pronunciation down. French is full of sounds that are represented a bit differently in English. J in je is pronounced j, like the G in mirage. E in je is pronounced like the U in good. So, I don't. This is an odd. This is odd. It says U, in which makes you think that this is Ju at first. Someone not as smart as me would probably say je t'aime because of this, I would imagine. And then tem is pronounced tem to rhyme with them. It's a lot more awkward sounding reading it aloud than it is just reading it to yourself. Method 2, making it grander. So, as I mentioned before, these are the pro strats. Such as having horrifying claw hands. And either no irises or no pupils. That's one of the great French pro strats. Use terms of endearment. Often I love you is accompanied by something else, something extra. Make it even more memorable by adding a special touch. Now the word extra has really got my attention here, because truly, I think no word catches the spirit of Wikihow better than the word extra. Like, this whole article could have just been how to say I love you in French. It's je t'aime. Here's how you pronounce it. But instead, we have all of this to get through. All of these garbagey anime drawings. Truly, Wikihow is the modern equivalent of the ancient library of Alexandria. Rest in peace. Je t'aime toi emphasizes that you love them and only them. Follow with my darling, to a woman, ma chérie, to a man, mon chéri. Mon chéri, the N is nasal. Mon amour, my love. Mon amour, ma belle, my love. Ma belle. That is nowhere near how you would actually pronounce that. Mon chou, my cabbage, my pastry. Mon chou. Cabbage. This is nowhere near the first time that I've seen mon chou, but every time it just really gets my goat for some reason. Of course, calling someone a cabbage is fucking informal. Step 2. Say it more vividly. You do not have to stick to the literal I love you. There are dozens of ways to express how you feel, though a bit more complicated. Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? To make things more complicated. Je t'aimerai pour toujours. I will love you forever. Je t'aimerai pour toujours. De ma vie. You're the love of my life. T'es l'amour de ma vie. Je t'aime plus qu'hier et moins que demain. I love you more than I did yesterday and less than I will tomorrow. Je t'aime plus qu'hier et moins que demain. Again, really knocking it out of the park with these pronunciation guides. Method 2, making it grander. So very grand. Sir, where are your fingers? Where are your ear holes? Where are your nostrils? Where are your lips? Why do you have a dog nose? Why is your shading so ugly? I'm upset. Step 3. Prepare for a response. The conversation doesn't stop there. Get ready for a response or to inquire further. Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Do you love me? Est-ce que tu m'aimes? Moi aussi, je t'aime. I love you too. Moi aussi, je t'aime. Veux-tu m'épouser? Will you marry me? Now this is the greatest pronunciation guide that I have ever come across. Let's go through this one syllable at a time. Vous, tu, me, pu, say. Vous tu me poussez. 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 I'm sorry, it's just dumb. Alright, community Q&A. How do you say I love you, Luke, in French? Wonder what the French word for Luke could be. I'm gonna mark this as not helpful. How do I say I will always love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Prince? Well, the thing about this is there isn't really a direct translation for wanna in French. But vous seriez le prince et l'amour de ma vie si vous n'étiez pas aussi laid. Laid? Is that a typo? Or is that just a word I'm unfamiliar with? Anyway, that's how you say I will always love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Prince. In French. Now, let's see if we can answer some readers' questions, shall we? How to solve the wonder word puzzle. Reader asks, where can I find the answer to today's wonder word puzzle? Well, they probably won't give you the answers until the next one comes out. I think that's how most of these work. How to pay franchise tax in Texas. A reader asks, how is revenue annualized? I'm not actually typing that. I don't know what half of these words mean, though. How to apply for workers' compensation? Well, the next article that really interests me here is, of course, how to talk about plants in French. But I think we will save that for another video. And in the meantime, if you have any other articles that you would like me to read and attempt to utilize in my daily life, then by all means, leave a comment or hit me up on Twitter. The link to do that will be in the description. And I will see you later. Bye.